All right. I think we are live. Live and being crazy. Man. Had a few little things going on there at the top of the show with getting everything lined up. But, that's what it is. My name is Hollis Webb. Welcome to Live from the Studio. Wish I had a clapping sound effect. That'd be the best. I'm just so happy that everybody's here out in Facebook land. And we've got a very special show for you today. We've got a very special guest, Shad Daugherty, discussing why we love guitar. That's the name of the show, is Why I Love Guitar. Guitar! It's amazing. My name is Hollis Webb, if you didn't already know, and I'm glad that you made it here. Looks like we've got a couple of folks online, and I'm kind of monitoring the comments here. So if you want to leave a comment and, say something to me, that would be really, really nice. I am still kind of getting levels here, but I think we're pretty close, if not good to go. I'm going to talk about a few things and play some music, and then we'll get Shad on the phone and have him join us. I'm looking forward to it. Man, I hope everybody's year has been going really well. There wasn't a violent military coup except for January 6th. But, we've got a new president and all that stuff's going well. We've got a couple of people on. We've got Mike and Sarah. Just wanted to shout out to you guys. Hello. How are you doing? Glad you were able to make it. But I'm going to just go ahead and jump into this thing and start playing some music. Maybe someone could tell me if it sounds okay, if the levels are alright. I think the guitar is a little loud. Turn that down a wee bit. Shyness is nice, and shyness can stop you from doing all the things in life that you'd like to. So if there's something you'd like to try, if there's something you'd like to try, ask me, I won't say no. How could I? Shyness is nice, and coyness can stop you from doing all the things in life that you'd like to. So if there's something you'd like to try, if there's something you'd like to try, ask me, I won't say no. How could I? Spending warm summer days indoors, writing frightening verse to a buck-toothed girl in a Luxembourg. Ask me, ask me, ask me, ask me, ask me, ask me, 'cause it's not love. ask me. 'Cause it's not love, then it's the bomb. Then it's the bomb that will bring us together. We got Mike Malakamati saying, hey, dude, your mic could be turned up just a little bit. Okay, Mike. All right. And I turned up the reverb so it sounds like we're in a club. So I just appreciate everybody being on here. So I'm going to do one little thing here, just to, because we're still like adjusting, still doing this thing. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to adjust this mic right here so y'all can see a little bit more guitar action and a little less whatever's up here. Okay, see how that looks. Oh, it's a little bit better, right? So this is my guitar that I'm playing this evening. It's the Reverend Charger RA. I love it. It's one of my favorite guitars. So, right, we are going to get into some music. By the way, I just got to say a few things thrown out there. We've got an extra special guest this evening that I'm very, very excited about. And we're going to talk about, I'm going to turn off this reverb here. We're going to talk about why we love guitar. And I love guitar. I got my first electric guitar when I was 14 years old for my 14th birthday. And we'll throw a picture up here. Bada boom. Look at that guy. Look at that guy, right? That guy is on top of the world. That's me with my dad on my 14th birthday. Me wearing my Late Show with David Letterman sweatshirt, not knowing how to hold the guitar or do anything with the guitar. But I knew that fateful day before that when I heard Smells Like Teen Spirit on the radio for the first time that I had to get a guitar. I had to get a guitar. I had to play the guitar. I had to do whatever that noise was that was going on. I had to do it. And that guitar, my dad, I come from a family of musicians, and my dad, just didn't really know a whole lot about guitar. And so I think he found someone to help him purchase one from a pawn shop. And so he got that beautiful guitar, a pawn shop special. It was a Super Astrotone guitar, Japanese made from the Suzuki factory. It was in pretty terrible shape, and if you can see there that the bridge pickup, for those of you that don't know a whole lot about guitar, pickups are the little microphones that sit underneath the strings that pick up the sound. So on a lot of electric guitars, you might have 2 or 3 of them, that kind of thing. This one was supposed to have 2. It only came with 1. And that white little spot is where there was an index card for some reason. So, but I didn't care. It was a guitar. Also, the tuners had been replaced. You see that's a 6-in-line kind of headstock there, but it had been replaced with like acoustic tuners that were 3-on-3. It had holes all over it. It was in rough shape, but I loved it. And I learned how to play it, and it just made me really, really happy. And that day changed my life. learning how to play guitar, and I'll discuss it, all the, hundreds of reasons that I just love the guitar, especially the electric guitar. I do want to throw a little some to contribute to what we're doing here and make a donation. You can do that at Venmo. In the description for this video if you came here via Facebook. So if you got a buck or two, pass it my way. Cause we spend that money on stuff to make this halfway professional, and that's what we're shooting for, halfway professional. And so if you feel so inclined, please do that. Also, let me just get this going here. Let's see. I'm trying to direct people to my YouTube page as well, because let me tell you this, Facebook, not so great. Not so great with the white supremacy and all the other things that are happening on Facebook. The Russia disinformation, other sorts of disinformation. But I guess old Donnie Trump is gone. But I'm trying to get on YouTube and being able to stream on YouTube. But I need subscribers. So please go to my YouTube channel if that's something that you're into, and give old Hollis Webb a subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. So it's just Hollis Webb. You can Google me. I've got some videos on there. You can see that. So we are going to, I think I'm going to play another song, but real quick, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to dial up Shad and have him Shad is a busy man, so I just want to not waste his time and get him going. But while we are preparing to have him join us and talk about why he loves guitar and all the things that he's doing, I am going to play another song. The night we met, I knew I needed you so. And if I had the chance, I'd never let you go. So won't you say you love me? I'll make you so proud of me. You'll make them turn their heads every place we go. So won't you please be my little baby? Say you'll be my darling, be my baby now. I'll make you happy, baby. Just wait and see. For every kiss you give me, I'll give you 3. Since the day I saw you, I've been waiting for you. You know I will adore you till eternity. So won't you please be my little baby? Say you'll be my darling, be my baby now. Oh, be my little baby. Say you'll be my darling, Looks like we are. Oh, snap. I'm going to mute that guy. Looks like Shad has entered the chat. Very happy about that. I just muted you, Shad. So don't worry if you can't hear yourself. And I think, just make sure, I think we're set to go here. I remember last time when I had a guest, I could not hear that guest because I had something screwy going on here. So I just want to make sure that I just take it real quick. I think we're good. I think we're good to bring in Shad. So let's unmute him. Shad, are you there? Oh, man. Oh, look, there he is, that guy. Okay, here we go. And that. And that. All right, Shad, can you hear me? Because I cannot hear. Okay, he's gone. Okay, well. All right. Let's see. Shad has left the chat, which is fine. And we're just going to go back here. And looks like he's still on, so. Let's see what we got. Okay. Ta-da. And Mr. Shad. Mr. Shad, are you there? I cannot hear you. Let me try to fiddle with this. Can you hear me now? Can I hear you? No? Are you there? Oh, man. Oh, man. This might be disastrous. What was I thinking? Okay, he's still with us, though, so that's good. So I may have to just break for a second here and adjust a few things, which is fine, because we will, we'll figure this out. But I just want to say that Shad is a guitarist from Lubbock, Texas, and the way that I met him was there still is just a fantastic group of musicians that run the open mic, open jams there in Lubbock, Texas, and they're all just incredible. And if you are someone that knows how to play a few songs, and you can play songs, then you can go up at one of these places. Here. Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. I think we're back. I'm going to get up here. Hold on, Shad. I'm coming. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. We're going to try one more time. And see if I can't get this going. And I'm going to tell Shad to try again. Dude, that guy shouldn't have to deal with this bullshit. I'm sorry, man. It'll be totally worth it. So, Shad, try again, my man. Try again. Okay. I might try playing a song while we wait for Shad. Okay. Let's see. True love will find you in the end. You'll find out who was your friend. Don't be sad, I know you will. Don't give up until true love will find you in the end. This is a promise with a catch. Only if you're looking will it find you. 'Cause true love is searching too. But how can it recognize you unless you step out to the light? Don't be sad, I know you will. Don't give up until true love finds you in the end. Oh man, I got some disturbance here. Oh no. I think I hung up on Shad. Here we go. Okay, Shad, I've muted you here. Okay, hang with me, man. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's just get a little bit of this, a little bit of that. All right. Oh, okay. Let's see here. All right, my man. Can you hear me?
I can see you, but I can't hear you.
Oh, you can. Man, that is unfortunate. I can hear you through my phone, which is a bummer. Oh, and we can see you.
Huh, my microphone was not
Okay.
helping.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Hmm. Yeah,
All right, man.
can you hear me?
I can hear you great, dude. It's not coming through my headphones, but we're just gonna like roll with it because I can hear you great and I can see you. And that's the most important thing is seeing your beautiful face, dude. Dude,
You're
how have you
right.
been?
Not bad. A little bored.
A little bored.
Yeah, there's not much going around these days for me.
Well, that's why we've got you on, man. That's why we're chatting with you a little bit. And I'm just gonna ask and see if all the lovely people can hear you in any sort of adequate way. And you know what? If they can't, then that's just going to be something that they're going to have to deal with. But dude, I'm so glad to see you. This is just the best, man. You look great, and so
Oh, thank
tell me, my friend, start out. You don't have to answer the question yet about why you love guitar, but tell me when you got your first electric guitar.
I was 11 years old. This would be 1989, and yeah, they bought me the cheapest one they could find.
And
They
do you
thought I
remember
could
the
stick
brand?
with it. It was actually I have it right here.
Yeah, he's gonna get his first electric guitar.
Well, I have most of it.
He took it apart, as I did mine.
uh, it's basically a Tasco something or other. Uh, it had Segovia, I believe, on the headstock
Okay.
at one point, but yeah, Mile High Action. I don't know if you can see the nut right there, but
Oh,
the
dude, that's
Mile High nut.
and
The old Tasco
did you
top tail bridge.
specifically ask for an electric guitar?
Yes,
Okay. And
yes.
were your
We
parents as religious and weird as mine, and were they hesitant about giving you an electric guitar?
no. The main thing is I'd been through a BMX phase and a karate phase and a skateboarding phase and all kinds of phases, and
Karate
I wasn't
X
good at
face.
anything.
That's the
So
best thing I've
nothing
ever
really.
heard.
I'm still going through it.
Right?
Uh, and I wasn't good at anything, and then I got this cheap guitar, and a month later they had to buy me a new guitar because this one wasn't good enough.
What'd they get you? That's amazing. They bought you two guitars within a month. Okay, now Shad is frozen. Are you there? Sorry, man.
Yeah, there you
Sorry.
go.
It's cutting in and out, but I'm so happy to have you here. So, okay, so tell me, because I know that I see you on Facebook frequently, asking about different parts and stuff, and I know you work on guitars. How many
Hmm.
guitars do you have?
Um, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9,
Are we in
10,
double digits?
11. It used to be as many as 35
Oh, that's so great.
in 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 one form or another, mostly in pieces and parts because I collect junk and stuff. Uh, I've scaled back quite a bit over the last 5 years, so I'm down to probably around 15 or
And
so.
is it all electric guitars, or do you have any acoustic?
Right now I have zero acoustic guitars. I think
It's not your thing, is
uh,
it?
not really, and even when I get asked to play acoustic gigs, uh, if I bring an acoustic guitar, the next time they usually ask me to bring the electric back out.
What?
They just like the contrast and dynamic and
Right.
what it adds because I mean not to down on anybody that plays in acoustic duos, but it's kind of a redundancy. And
Right.
unless you're a pretty special player, guitar solos on acoustic guitars aren't especially pleasing or flattering to the player.
Right. Unless you're something special.
Yeah, I mean, we can't all be Tommy Emmanuel.
Right. Well, Shad, will you tell me a little bit about your resume? We didn't have time. By the way, I got Shad in last minute. He agreed to do this. I appreciate that. It's just like, you know, It's really, really good of you. You've got such a history and such a wealth of things to say. So I appreciate you coming on last minute to talk about Gortors.
Gortor.
Tell me, you have played with lots and lots of folks in West Texas, and
Hmm.
what I know you from is Brandon Adams and the Sad Bastards, and Kent Mings, Texas Bel Airs, Charlie's Backyard Planet, Gypsy
Hmm.
Jane. Recently, I've even seen a video of you playing with Thrift Store Cowboys. You played with so many people. Is there anybody else that you want to mention?
Oh man, it's. I was thinking about this earlier when you were asking about a bio, and I always hate doing bios because I've been doing this for so long. After 30 years, uh, it gets to be a long list. But you've hit most of the bullet points that would be relevant and really matter. There's still some names that should be on there, with like Dr. Scoob and Sean Nelson, who should be coming to town in February. Hopefully, I'm gonna
Mm.
play with him. Uh, who else? La Tampacania.
And
uh,
what
I
is
was in a
the
loose grip for a while.
right? And what is the situation in Lubbock right now in West Texas with live music? Is there anything going on? I've heard of stuff in San Antonio and a few things here and there, but is there any live music going on right now?
Yeah, there's cats playing all over the place.
Really?
Apparently, I'm the only one not playing.
Oh, well, we gotta fix that, my friend. We got to fix that.
You know, it's still a little bit too hot. And I'm still not in a place right now. I'm off the booze.
You're off the
But
booze.
I'm off the
Good
booze.
job,
And
dude.
I've played yeah, and I've played one gig since then, and I still had a half a dozen drinks that night. So I'm not in a place where I can be trusted yet.
Okay. You're taking it easy, taking it slow. I get it.
Yeah.
Well, all right, man. Well, that's good. How do you feel, by the way?
Oh, I feel fantastic.
That's good.
Yeah, I've lost 25 pounds. Well, I'll say
You,
20 pounds because I gained 5 of it back eating chocolate.
I was gonna say that you look slim, dude.
Yeah, there's less of me.
Well, hopefully all the good parts stayed. So, hey, man, while I've got you on, because I didn't do this earlier and I should have, but it's a little complicated. Will you spell
Hmm.
out, please, just real quick, one moment, your PayPal address?
Oh, it's my Gmail address,
Okay.
and it's Shadillac, Shadillac, like Cadillac, the Shad.
Okay. At Gmail.
Hmm.
Can you see the screen? Are you in a place where you're seeing the screen? Are you seeing me?
Yeah, but it was like you were whispering.
My what?
It sounded like a whisper.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Okay, can you see this? Is that right?
Oh, that's uh, one too many D's and not enough L's.
Oh, snap. Okay, we'll fix it. We'll fix it because I want to get you to play us a song if that's okay. I never got a confirmation from you, but I want to get you.
I don't really have anything prepared. I've got my rig set up, but I don't really have anything prepared to of a composition or anything.
Well, you can place just some noises if you want to, or just do whatever you want. I'm just so happy to see you, brother. But I've got to ask
Yo,
before we get any further, what do you love about the guitar?
absolutely everything. To start
It's
with,
it's the best,
absolutely
right?
everything. Yeah, it nothing else does what it does. Uh, it's one of the few instruments that you can't really learn from somebody that can't play it.
Can
Uh,
you explain that?
you know what I mean? It's it. You know how kids are adept in school band
Uh-huh.
and people that aren't you know, the director doesn't always play the clarinet.
That's
You know what I
right.
mean?
That's
You
right.
know, he majored in tuba or low brass or something. Uh, but he can teach that child to play the fucking clarinet somehow.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I've always thought that
But
was
if you got seven, yeah, but if you got seven kids that you're trying to teach to play guitar, and you got 6 months to do it before taking them to all state band or something, it's not going to happen if the conductor cannot play guitar himself.
that's right.
Yeah,
And
there's a lot more going on visually.
I know that you are also a bass player, and
Mhm.
I've heard great compliments about you being a bass player. Does that does playing bass ignite the same kind of thing in you as guitar? Do you get bass the same way? Does it hit you the same way that guitar does?
It really does. I
Really?
get this a lot because I had to jump in John Sidey's ass a couple of years ago because I was playing bass with somebody. He's like, "What's up with the demotion?" And I said, "Demotion? What what do you think the importance of the bass is?" And just immediately kind of cringed because I was about to get into it, and he's like, "Well, it's just it's just the easier instrument." It's not the easier instrument. People like to play it off like that, but every guitar player I know cannot play the bass. I know less than a half a dozen guitar players that are good bass players,
That's true.
and I know a lot of guitar players.
Well, I think that's incredible, man. And I know it might be difficult for you to say, but do you have right now a favorite guitar player that's moving you, particularly either locally, unknown, or known, famous or non-famous? Anything that's inspiring you right now?
Well, I haven't been paying attention for a long time, so I've missed out on a lot of guys over the last 20 years. But a cat that a lot of people know already, Josh Smith.
Mm.
Uh, that guy's amazing, and I learned about him because I bought his tremolo pedal, his
Well, just
signature
for
tremolo
comment.
pedal.
And what kind of tremolo pedal
And
was it?
huh?
What kind of tremolo pedal was it?
It's I believe it's a J Rocket.
Okay.
They don't make this line anymore. They were all sideways rectangles with the inputs and outputs on the side. They're kind of stupid design. It looks like a fucking brick, but it's the only dual trim that I could find,
Um,
and it's got its own volume knob. It's super sweet.
and do you have? I know you've got your jazz. It looks like you've got your jazz master there. Are
Yeah, I
you?
got the J Mascis with the
Is that
bastard strat neck on it.
is that your favorite one right now? I've seen you that for a long time. You've had that one.
Yeah, ever since I got this guitar, except for the fact that the original neck went garbagey on me in 5 days, this has been a pretty staple over the last 5 years. Shit, yeah, almost 7 years now, maybe. I can't remember when they came out. I bought it right after this line came out. But I got it set up real nice, and right now it's the best playing one I have. I think
Well, Chef, I'm just going to confirm this one more time. Is this right now?
that looks correct. Yes, sir.
Perfect. Well, would you just make a little bit of a few sounds on your guitar?
All right, let's see what we got over here. Make sure I'm not too loud. I try to use the little amps. And that's the amp tremolo that we're also fond of. Here's that Josh Smith J Rocket with the dual trim. Sit all nice and slow for you Rycooter fans. But typically, I like it on the fast side. Maybe with some slapback on it. We like the slapback a lot. We use that quite a bit. We kind of abuse it, especially on. Especially on that palm muty stuff. Or get all spy shit with it.
Shad, that sounds beautiful, man.
We also like a little long delay. Which isn't that long, it's still pretty fast.
That's
and
beautiful.
I recently found my Behringer digital reverb, which turns out won't work if it has a. I don't know what was wrong with it. If the switch wasn't connected or something. This is why I hate Boss style pedals, but it's been a nice little. You can't turn it up too much; it'll just bury everything. So it's almost all the way turned down. With the, I like to keep the long. What do they call it? The time. Because it'll stop at the end, and reverb shouldn't really stop. It just kind of ceases to exist.
Now, can I stop you right there, Shad, and ask you about your reverb philosophy? So reverb shouldn't stop; it should just not exist.
It just disappears. That's the problem with pedals. They can have the best reverb in the world, but at the end of it is always a linear stop,
like a gate.
I mean, even this one does. Eventually, it's a flat stop. Whereas a natural spring reverb, because it's naturally shaking, will always taper a little more gently.
Right.
Which has it to tying notes together a little more easily.
Interesting. Okay. And you know, something that I learned from you, and I think you might be frozen in time there, possibly, but I started turning down my little tube screamer that I have, my little overdrive, and I started turning down the distortion on it because of advice that you gave me. And
yeah.
I end up turning up the volume, but down on the distortion, and trying to play with more dynamics because of advice that you gave me, and hearing and watching you play. And I think that's what separates you from any other good guitar players, that you play with a lot of dynamics. And do you think that's something that do you think about, or is that just something naturally musically occurring for you?
No, it's something that came naturally, but it took a while. Mainly, it took just playing with other cats instead of being like the center of attention all the time. For a long time, I just got thrown into situations where I was expected to just wheedly out of sight. Just look at me and then I play fast and then I stop, and then they look at me and then I play fast again. So you don't get attached to the dynamic of songs as you should. And then I finally started playing with a little cats a little more open to what I was doing with the rhythm guitar side and letting that open songs up and letting them breathe and stop focusing on the fact that I can play a couple of notes real fast, which
Nice.
really just draws attention away from things, I think.
And Shad, I think I asked you a long time ago because I just recently found out that you were in band. You were in band
Hmm.
at Friendship High School, and you
Hmm.
said that you were on drumline. Are there any other instruments that you play besides guitar, bass, and I guess drumline?
No, unless you count, mallet keys. I can't really play piano, but I can pick around on mallet keys.
Okay, nice. So, Shad, tell me about what's happening right now. So you said that you're not super busy, but I'm guessing people could contact you right there if they've got work for you to do, perhaps a little bit of home recording or
Yeah,
work.
definitely, definitely.
Do you travel?
Uh, I'm gonna I'm gonna be ready to start getting out and start working soon. I'm definitely always down to record if
Excellent.
people are willing to pay.
Yes, that is the that is the key question. Well,
Yeah.
Well, I just really appreciate you suffering through the technical difficulties and getting this going and coming on and playing a little bit of guitar for us. Is there anything else that you wanted to say about guitar? Maybe there's something I wanted to mention. I found out from an interview with a Fender CEO that more people have
Uh-huh.
picked up guitar in the pandemic than ever before. It's been a guitar education bubble. So, from a wise man such as yourself, can you give any advice to new guitar players, folks that are have just picked it up and they're trying to make their way to figure something out on guitar?
Uh, no, not really. The best piece of advice I've ever given that still I feel not enough people listen to is just lay your hands on it. Really lay your hands on it. Don't be afraid of it. It's not gonna bite you. It's okay if you hit it a little bit. It's a guitar.
Right.
Lay your hands on it. Find out what it does.
I love it.
Every day I see some kid being like, "I'm looking for more sustain," and then he'll rattle off his rig, and my first instinct is like, it's you can't buy any more sustain. It's your hands, doll. It's you,
Right.
baby. You're not feeling the guitar out. You're not feeling that note out. You're expecting it to do it, and it's just I don't care if you're playing, a custom shop Paul Reed Smith. It doesn't matter. If you're not feeling that neck out and squeezing that note out, it's not going to work. That's why we prove points with you know the stone that the builder refused most of the time.
Oh,
So if you can pull those notes out of a garbage guitar, you might be getting somewhere.
can you play a little bit of that garbage guitar and see? Let us hear
Yeah,
how garbage
I'm
it
kind of
really
not just
is.
because. Yeah, I'm just really stoked about this one particular sound that I'm getting out of it
Okay,
because it's these old Tascos. It's a global, but it's a Tasco. It's a Japanese Tasco from the '60s.
nice.
Tasco Del Rey for the people that want to look it up later. Uh, and these are some of my favorite pickups in the whole world, especially this neck pickup. But when you put it in the middle position, oh, did we lose it again?
No, I can hear you.
Okay, when you put it in the middle position, it goes out of phase, and not just a little. I mean, way out of phase. So like, here's the bridge. Oops, crappy tuner. Here's the neck. Big and lush, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
With a piece of tin for a saddle. But then you put it in the middle.
Oh, that sounds honky.
It's got that quack, and it sounds like a phase 90 about to break and turn over, but it's not. So now you roll the tone knob down, and you throw all the distortion pedals on. Turn the reverb off. It's almost got the not quite a Proctavia because there's no octave, and it's not quite a ring modulator, and it's not quite a cocked wah.
Dang.
But you get up high and you get some of that Jack White vibe, you know.
Oh.
With the tone knob up, it's even more ringy.
Oh man.
I fucking love this guitar so much.
Oh, that sounds good. I hope that sounds half as good on this video as it does through my little crappy, phone speaker, because that sounds amazing, man. And that's the sound. That's supercharged Shad. That is amazing.
And that's the old Silverface Vibro Champ and a Boss Katana.
Unbelievable.
Full disclosure, the Boss Katana has a Celestian Blue in it, though.
Why would you do that to a Celestian Blue? Why would you?
Because it's the original speaker for my Vox, and it's kind of falling apart.
Oh,
it doesn't hold the girth as well anymore.
Right.
But it really likes the little 50-watt Class D Katana a lot. And then I put what's the new 70th anniversary Celestian Vintage 30, which is a little more low mid-range, I guess, than a regular Vintage 30. It's a little stouter, like hard, doesn't break up as much. And that sumbitch in the Vox is just smoking.
Well, I'll say this. I went to a big name guitar store about a year or so ago and trying to play around with some guitars. And I could not find an amp to try out that was better than the Boss Katana. Little, low price, solid state, kind of thing. I think they get a bad rap because it's not the cool, hip thing to play through, but can't argue with it being easy to use, and it sounds great, man. It's just it's so good to hear you play. Like this. I might just have to call you every weekend and just have you do a video chat and just have you play a little bit.
Yeah, we'll do it again next week. I got nothing going on.
I love it. I'm gonna throw up your email address one more time because I want people to throw money at you and start hiring you for stuff because we gotta get that sound into the world. Chad, I really appreciate you joining me, and I'm gonna let you go, brother. Thank you again.
All right, baby. I love you guys.
All right. Oh, he's gonna play us out. Oh, that guy. Oh man. Uh, just give a wherever you are, if you're watching right now, I just want to get you to give a deep round of applause for Shad Daugherty. I mean, that guy. That's how you play a guitar. That's how that thing is supposed to sound. And we could all take you know a little bit of his advice, a lot of his advice. And if you're just learning how to play guitar, put your damn hands on it, and it isn't going to bite you. And it's just the greatest thing ever. And before we close out here, I want to tell you what I love about the electric guitar. I also love everything about electric guitar, and I love that it makes that sound. I can't, it's a magical kind of thing, and it's wood, wire, and it's electronics, and it's all sorts of different electronic gizmos that you can make it sound different, make different sounds, and it's just, it's great. The fact that it's nicknamed an axe because it feels like a weapon, and you feel like you're holding like a shotgun or something when you hold it. It's just the greatest thing. I mean, it's an electric guitar. There's just nothing better. All right, man, that psyched me up. I'm gonna seriously, we gotta get Shad going in here. We'll think up more creative topics to have Shad just rip on. That was great. God, love that guy. Let's see. I rode my bicycle past your window last night. I roller skated to your door at daylight. It almost seems like you're avoiding me. I'm okay alone, but you got something I need. Well, I got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. I think we should get together and try them out, you see. I've been looking around a while. I got something for me. Oh, I got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. I ride my bike, I roller skate, don't drive no car. Don't go too fast, but I go pretty far. For somebody who don't drive, I've been all around the world. Some people say I done alright for a girl. Well, I got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. I think we should get together and try them out, you see. La da 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 da. You got something for me. Oh, I got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. I got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. All right. So I think we're gonna go ahead and end it. Probably should just ended it after speaking with Shad because he's just literally the ding dang dong best. But we're gonna go ahead and end it right here. I'm gonna play a song right now and just kind of throw my business up here in case anybody wants to throw me a little something something. Just a little couple of bucks for bringing you the entertainment and doing that. Appreciate y'all joining me and hope that y'all are staying safe and healthy. And we're almost out of this thing, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody's got to be cool and got to be safe. We're going to get through this and we are going to be even better than before. So I want to thank Shad Daugherty for being my guest and talking with me and for playing us a little guitar. And I am going to end it by playing our song. Let's see. Here we go. Lock up the cellar, turn out the lights. It's been a long, long day. Hard at work in the laboratory, testing new ways to procrastinate. Measuring frequency and depth, is there a method to the rate of your speed? How can you tell the very moment when a want is suddenly a real need? Science can't explain the beating of my heart when I see your face. It can't duplicate the rush of motion in my gait when I see you again. 'Cause I got this disease, it makes me weak in my knees. Won't you come rescue me? Science can't explain the beating of my heart when I see your face. It can't duplicate the rush of motion in my gait when I see you again. 'Cause I got this disease, it makes me weak in my knees. Won't you come rescue me? Thank y'all so much.